That's right, we're back with Phantasy Star Online, Blueburst, not Phantasy Star Universe. But I love this theme song so much, I decided to open up the stream with it anyway. So now we get to picture what this game would be like with this game, with Phantasy Star Universe's theme song instead. The ultimate crossover, eh?
Oh shit!
I know, but anyway, hi everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Today begins just about an hour ago. 1.5 times EXP week, once a month, like the Red Baron, for Phantasy Star Online Blueburst on the Affinia private server. So we're gonna continue the level 200 grind. Let's get it. Oh yeah, they had a patch, and now you can change character slots in game finally. That's a lot. Let's do it. I'll get the Mega Man music from last time as part of my not just Mega Man playlist of music that I had going last time. But yeah, I'll load up that playlist after this is over. Can't disrespect the Phantasy Star Universe theme. Both of them, by the way. That was a little delayed, but yeah, there it is. Okay, making sure everything's working, you know, the usual shit. Oh yeah, right, the Easter event's going on. So, I don't know if bosses count, but all enemies... They said all enemies, it should count bosses, right? I don't know. Have a chance of dropping eggs. Easter eggs. And apparently that means rare items? I looked at the list briefly of... You use them as a currency and you buy rare items with it. I skimmed through the list like yesterday. So hopefully we'll find some, but I don't know if the dragon drops any. If not, hopefully the enemies we fight before the dragon will drop them. As always, the lobby's open. If anybody wants to join and do the full run of Toward the Future, I'm down for that too. We were doing... Yeah, that leaves... Yeah, it was very hard multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, if anybody comes into the stream and says, yo, what's up, can I join? It's totally open. So, I say that at the beginning of the stream, for the YouTube audience mostly. Okay, that was the end of that one. Playing damn Phantasy Star Universe, there I paused it. Alright, now let me switch to the actual playlist we're gonna be listening to. The one from the last level 200 grind video. We're gonna pick up where we left off on that. So, the Mega Man ZX plus ZX Tunes, the remaster soundtrack, video from last time, the uploader brought back their, they brought back the chapters. So it's easy to skip around or put a song on repeat again. I may or may not have ever even mentioned that that was a problem that happened, but the chapters had disappeared on this video. And they were gone for months, and I eventually commented about it, and now they're back. So I don't know if the uploader saw my comment and fixed it for me, or if it's just a coincidence. But I updated my comment to let them, you know, say thank you. Because it's so much easier to put songs on repeat on this video now. It's really nice. Anyway, none of that has anything to do with Phantasy Star Online though, so let's get on with it. Now, it's been a month, so I might have lost my mojo here. Good, I left myself in a good state to just jump back in. Let's see. So we did this, and then what? Oh yeah, you don't kill these guys. I gotta remember how I did this. I should have watched my last video. I think I kinda remember this though. I got it ingrained. I think I was supposed to do 2 heavy attacks there, but I don't think it mattered in the end. I'm so goddamn strong. Alright, the sound effects are pretty quiet, so I guess I can... That's what I didn't get right, was remembering the sound effect levels. Oof. Alright, that was smooth. Here, I think it was supposed to be up 5 maybe? Let's try that. That way it's level with the music. Also, I gotta make sure the music isn't too loud either. It's supposed to have 50% volume. There we go. That'll probably help. Oh. Grassy Knoll, second shooter, I remember that. Okay, it's a good spot. I think I remember the strat was to aim for the leg. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But what? Did I seriously not kill him in time? Okay. It's like, ain't no way, dude. We got him. Level 103, let's go. Also, the Easter eggs do not drop from boxes, so I don't have to worry about those. And then we go back to lobby, right? Yeah, there we go. I got it. I very quickly remembered the pattern. Oh wait, no, I used the gun on this guy, yeah. Like that. Then we whip this out.
He's pulling his cock out!
Destroy these guys with it. Huh, you know, I think it actually worked better the way I did it last time because they grouped up better. And now I get hit so many times like this. That might have just been pure luck though. It takes solace in knowing that this gets a little easier every time. Oh shit! Blue Rappy! A motherfucking Dizolian penguin. Suck it, bull. Oh, I might not have the... No, I don't think I have it active. Damn it.
Bruh. Look at this dude.
I thought he was supposed to drop a Last Survivor. I thought that was a guaranteed drop. Maybe I read it wrong, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, we're set up. Aiming at the wing, but... Like, the game's targeting the wing, but he aims at the foot, that's all that matters. Got his ass.
You suck!
Alright, I'm getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, for this week, I'll be streaming Saturday all the way to Friday, basically. Normally, I take Saturday and Sunday off. I say normally, even though that schedule has only been active for 1 week, but that's the plan. But yeah, for 1.5 times EXP week, I'm not going to throw away a day. Or 2. For this grind. So, I'm definitely going to play on Saturday and Sunday for this week. So yeah, today and tomorrow, and then Monday through Friday as usual. Same time slot for all days, though. So I think once we get to level 120, I will, I'll start trying Ultimate. See if we can survive it. Some of the items from the Easter egg stuff do look pretty useful, so I might even try. That event's gonna last a whole month. So after this week is over, or even just off stream, I will probably try playing with my second character a little bit to see if I can find any Easter eggs, and then buy some goodies that Vaughn can use. As well as her, but mostly for Vaughn. Felicia's now the logistics person. The woman behind the man. She'll just go find equipment for Vaughn, basically. And Vaughn's just gonna keep doing this. Can't play with Vaughn off stream, so I have to use Felicia, you know? Well, I can play with Vaughn off stream, but only to feed the mag or something, which I don't need to do anymore. Otherwise it's pretty much, yeah, it's up to her. Because my goal is to try and get every single experience point all the way to level 200 on stream as Vaughn. That's why I can't play with him off stream. But that's why Salacia exists. He's the coke getter. He runs out to do cocaine runs, you know?
What? What the fuck?
Oh. Whoa, I got a little disoriented. I gotta position myself appropriately. There we go. Right. Have we finally passed the threshold? Am I at that level where I can now consistently always kill him in less than 1 cycle? Without any problems? Is this the part where it finally becomes brain dead? Easy? I mean, even if that's true, that's only for another 17 levels. Once I get to level 120, I'm definitely switching to ultimate mode. So how about that $80 price tag on Mario Kart World for the Nintendo Switch? That was just a random intrusive thought that came to my mind. I'm like, oh, there's an inflammatory topic right there. In the gaming world right now. I bet some people right now were just like, oh, fuck, that's right. God damn that shit. You know, people are pissed at Nintendo right now, so... Rappy ran for it. He was like, fuck this. What's this? Oh, right, the Dragon Slayers. I forgot about those. Yep, this is about as easy as doing it on single player mode now. is good. Man, this thing was boomeranging all over the place. Oh. So I think between 1.5 times the XP weeks like this, I can say that I can probably consistently grind this game, you know, the road to 200. Maybe every other day, once 1 hour a day, every other day, right before whatever game I'm like actually focusing on, I guess. Like in this case, Phantasy Star Universe, you know. But I think I'll only be able to start doing that. Okay, I just need to make sure I actually accepted the quest. I think I can only start doing that. Well, that would require me to talk about too much off-topic stuff. Basically, I just have a lot going on in real life right now, so. But maybe in like another week or two, I should be able to start being able to grind this even between EXP boost weeks. We'll just call it that. Just shorten it up. Yeah, no promises yet, but eventually I do plan on doing that. I don't plan on just waiting for EXP boost weeks to grind this. I mentioned this during a Phantasy Star Universe stream, but the reason I didn't grind this at all between last EXP event and today is because I burnt out on this game a little bit. It took a while to get through everything that this game had to offer story-wise. And, you know, when I was actually streaming it full-time, I guess. And then I was also playing it offline with Salacia. And also with friends and yada yada, so I eventually just burnt out. So when I started Phantasy Star Universe, I kind of just went full steam ahead on it instead and didn't come back to this until now. And for those wondering, if you're just watching, if you're somebody watching on YouTube, like on the dedicated long grind playlist or whatever, this is taking place just after part 3 of Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of the Illuminous. So the timestamp on the video itself should be able to denote that, of course, but in case you weren't able to like compare for whatever reason, the dates on this video and the Phantasy Star Universe playlist. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, yesterday was Phantasy Star Universe. Oh shit, give me that. What are we at? Where's it mat count? 1 luck? Okay, yeah, I can use this. Good. Yeah, Phantasy Star Universe Ambition of the Illuminous Part 3 was yesterday, so for those trying to stay synced, I guess, on YouTube, it's something I would do with my OCD. And today is April 12th, 2025. So there you go. Thanks to the fact that I'm now giving myself dedicated days off, so I can get, you know, IRL stuff done or behind the scenes stream stuff done on the weekends at least. Thanks to the fact that I'm doing that, the daily uploads on the VODs channel are slowly, very slowly catching up and will eventually be in sync so that in sync with like when I actually broadcast the content. Right now it's still, I think as of today, April 12th, I think part 39 or 40 or something like that of Phantasy Star Online barely went live on the VODs channel. It's close to the end. I believe we did 49 parts before I went into the full level 200 grind mode. There was 49 videos of story stuff because of episode 4. Yeah, in fact, yeah, that's where it's near the beginning of the episode 4 content. Or no, not the episode 4 content. The government quests. Replaying episode 1 and 2 through the government quest in multiplayer mode with the sandbox account. Those first few videos of that series just are going live right now. Past few days. And that was like that already feels like a lifetime ago in terms of when I actually streamed it. And by the time this video goes up on YouTube, it's gonna feel the same way. But yeah, since the VODs channel is uploading the VODs from my streams daily, but I take 2 days off a week, it's eventually gonna sync back up. Or yeah, it's eventually just gonna sync up. Catch up, and then my VODs will actually be going up on YouTube pretty much the day after I stream them. It'll be more synchronized. It won't be so far behind. I mentioned this before, but the reason there's such a huge gap and it fell so far behind is because when I was streaming FF7 Rebirth, I had no idea how long that game was actually going to be. That's the biggest thing, and for some reason I made it near the beginning of that playthrough, my first playthrough of FF7 Rebirth. I decided I wasn't going to upload the VODs until I finished the entire game. And it took literally like 2 months to finish the game. My first playthrough of the game. It literally took like a month or 2. It was insane. So that's why there's a gap of about a month to 2 months between my current broadcast and when they actually go up on YouTube. I was like, whoops, well, I won't be doing that again. I did not expect Rebirth to be that long, to have that much content. Because, I mean, obviously, if I had just done the main scenario, I would have finished it way faster. But since I wanted to do all the casual content that I could on the first playthrough, which it feels weird saying I forced myself to do that because it didn't feel that way because it was fun. All of it, all the content I played through was insanely fun, so it never felt forced. But even if it hadn't been as fun, I know I dedicated myself to trying to do that, to 100%ing the game as much as possible within a first playthrough, without looking at a guide to spoil anything, of course. And the only exception to that was the, I almost said Triple Tribe, the stupid card game. But I waited till I was pretty much done with the game, like right before the finale, before I caved and looked up a stupid, looked up as much of a spoiler-free guide as I could for the card game, just so I could get that last side quest done. But yeah, the point was I did not expect the game to be that long regardless. Super fun, but holy shit. And I know I wasn't the only one who felt that way. I saw so many other streamers who played it and they were just like, they loved every minute of it, but by the end they were like, damn, this game was long. This game had a lot of shit. I hope the next game, being the last one in the remake series, is just as good and just as long, honestly. I want to have content for days. Okay, we're good. Whew. Shit. Fucking critical hit on that landing, dude. Damn. Just like... Damn it. This asshole always has to... Well, he doesn't always do it, but you know. He does it often enough that it's a pain in the ass. What was this? Okay. My god! Get out of here, greaseball bastard! Fucking Rappy! He was fucking me up! Calling him a greaseball bastard. Shit. We got a low-key case of the giggles. Oh. This gonna hurt? No, I'm gonna move. Yamato.
Son of a bitch.
There we go. I think I'm actually gonna get enough team points to get the dressing room unlocked pretty soon, just from the Yamatos and everything else I'm getting from doing this run over and over. I check green boxes only because I kind of have to. To make sure it's not like a luck or power material. Fuck. That fucked everything up. I was trying to attack, not pick that shit up. Guys are more dangerous than the dragon. Favorite boss fight music. Okay, I needed to make sure it was gonna aim at the leg. I hesitated because I need to check something, but I can't do it here. Level 12. Okay, let me start the mission first so nobody comes in. Nobody random. Let me check, how far away am I from being able to use the level 15 stuff? Holy shit! 2 giant crystal eggs! This is kind of cool. They look like the water chow eggs from Sonic Adventure. Might be the intention, but... Pretty far still. Okay, so I can safely ignore that stuff until... almost level 200, honestly. Because magic stat, I'm pretty sure goes up very slowly. For this character... Yeah, for this character type, class, whatever. So I can probably ignore that for like 50 levels. Not gonna have 474 magic stat for a long time. Oh my god, this is why I hate these guys when they get too close. Just cannot like hit them with the slicer anymore, like it's too slow. That's one of the Easter egg items that I'm hoping to find when I play this off stream. Or not find, but being able to buy. There's a accessory slash unit, I believe it's called. There's a unit for increasing attack speed that they're selling with their Easter eggs currency that you can buy with it. There's much better accessories that you can get through gambling your Easter eggs, but the odds of getting like one of those really useful super rares is very low. And the Easter eggs drop at a very low drop rate, even on Ultimate. The highest drop rate is on Ultimate, but it's still not like super high, so I don't think I'm down to like gamble the event currency, the Easter eggs like that. I want I can instead use them to buy, you know, like with 100% certainty what I want from, even if the items are not as good. I'd rather do that than gamble and risk getting something useless. Speaking of this level 200 grind though, I think our boy Google Bonk didn't make it to 200 before Xenosaga Chronicles or whatever it was called came out. But he got damn close. I think he might have managed to reach level 199, but I can't remember. I managed to raid him like the night before Xenoblade Chronicles came out. Might have still been 198. But he was going ham. That dude was doing like... ...14-hour days of this. Okay, he's too close, I gotta use this now. Even with these. Aurora and stuff. There we go. Dude, there was too many misses. I got bad RNG on that one. He's getting away. Yeah, that's fucked. Well, sometimes you get screwed over by RNG. How did you do the... There we go. I remembered! It's Control M. Perfect timing on the music. Monomate. By the way, that's the consolation prize if you fail one of the gambles I was talking about with the Easter eggs. A fucking monomate. Bad insult to injury. Or I guess put it into perspective of how bad that is, if that ends up happening to you. The drop rate of Easter eggs is 1 in 12,000, I think, if you're playing on normal. I don't remember the rest of the difficulties except Ultimate, which is 1 out of 500. Even on Ultimate, it's 1 out of every 500 kills you're gonna find one. That's how rare it is. So imagine gambling a shit ton of them away for a 10% chance, I believe is for the rarest items. A 10% chance to get one of those super rare items. And even if you do get one, it might not be what you're looking for, so you might have still wasted it. But you might not get any of them and instead get a monomate. And there's a 90% chance that'll happen. That you'll just get a fucking monomate. I'm just like, nah, I'm good on that. I've never been one for gambling because I don't like getting fucked. So yeah. I don't like being on the receiving end, at least. If we're making it sexual. Shit. Oh, here comes the bonus tracks. Yeah, could we just pass the credits music for Mega Man ZX? How much of a toll this takes on my thumb. Probably why I'll only be able to do 1 hour a day every time. I know I usually talk about my left... Okay, magic stat went up +3. Doesn't always go up that much though. But maybe it won't take as long as I thought to be able to use the level 15 Resta and all that. Anyway, going back to the thumb thing. Yeah, I usually thought it was mostly just like my left thumb on the control stick. That's mostly if we're doing actual dungeon gameplay instead of just this. Oh, even this, I'm holding forward a lot. But no, for this particular grind, it's actually my right thumb that's actually, and it's not like the tip like it would have for the left. Right here. It's just the repetitive movement, I think. Like doing the same attack pattern over and over. I don't know. weird because it wasn't bothering me when we were just playing through the story, but again, I guess it's probably, it's just how repetitive this is, I think. Oh, no, damn it. Oh, give me the mono grinder, there. I don't even think I can use any of these anymore. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. Oh, this just got even easier. Die. Oh my god, my health got really low there. Take that. Oh hey Kamikaze dude! What server am I playing on? Well the Affinia private server. But... oh yeah, I guess that's what you meant. I was thinking about the subsections, it's called blocks, right? I'm on block 3, but... yeah, I'm playing on Affinia. Hope you're having a good evening, though. Oh, come on, don't miss that. Jesus. Well, not even gonna bother. I think I might have timed that wrong. I don't think I got 3 misses in a row. I think I legit might have just shot too early on those. I don't know what the fuck happened. All set here. Okay. Nothing I need there. Got his ass.
You suck!
I had doubt for a second. I was like, maybe he's gonna get away, but no. This sounds like low-key elevator music. But that's actually good. Like, you don't want to get off on your floor. You're just like, just chill for a sec. That's why they don't make elevator music good, actually. They want to make sure you get the fuck off as soon as you get to your floor. It was 5D chess the whole time. Oh, for fuck's sake. About to be like Step Dragon, I'm stuck.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Oh god, this track is a bit intense. Yeah, the vocalist goes fucking in. Sounds like it's from some concert they had or some shit, I don't know. Never particularly liked this one. I do like all the songs that come after this one though. These bonus tracks are basically just remixes of, as you might have been able to tell, of the, you know, some of the more iconic tracks that we already listened to. See, I like this one except for the vocalist. He's a little too intense. It matches the energy of the song, but I'd rather just hear the goddamn tune, you know? That's what I'm saying, like, it's kind of nuts. Oh, we got a ticker. Who got something? Queso has reached level 200. Queso's here, guys.
Son of a bitch.
Queso has reached level 200 on Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2, or, well, Blueburst, on the Affinia server. Today, April 12th, 2025. Oh my god, that's what I get for not paying attention. I was kind of, you know, getting overconfident and wishing he'd die too, but he didn't. I was like, I should probably heal, and I looked over and 0 HP. Dead. Well, I have to feed the mag at least once. God damn it. Wait, do I have to? Or no, I do. I know I do have to, but Shit, I have to look up what I need again. Ooh. I'll take that. Speaking of queso, man, I remember, well, this is kind of unrelated, but I never even heard of who he was until around Christmas time when I was with family and somebody mentioned, oh yeah, we brought up the Game Awards. I guess that's where I first heard of him, was from the Game Awards, right? But putting that aside, I was watching one of Max Velocity's weather streams during the insane Pi Day tornado outbreak, March 14th, 2025. That happened in the Midwest. It was like 50 tornadoes in one day. Most of them at night, which is like almost insanely unheard of, basically. And I do remember in the chat, the live chat, after one tornado popped off, was confirmed on the ground, people started saying, that one's headed right for Queso! Save him! They started yelling that. They're like, save Queso! I was like, wow, did he dox himself or something? Like, how do they know where he lives? I'm guessing they were probably just roughly approximating, because maybe he gave away, like, what state he was in or something. I was like, okay, so within a few months, I learned of this guy, and now I even know where he lives. Evidently everyone does. It's kind of funny, though. Yeah, shout out to Max Velocity as well, though. Great weather coverage along with Ryan Hall, y'all. One thing I like about Ryan Hall, y'all, is he's got the y'all bot. He has this little AI co-host companion called a weather bot that he calls the y'all bot. Yeah, he has an AI weather bot as a co-host companion, which gives me ideas, honestly, for my stream. Wink, wink, hint, hint. And yeah, it's really cute. There's a little robot that comes up on screen and helps him report the weather, navigate the maps and the radars that he uses. And it has its own little, like, personality. It says some quips. And I happened to tune in right on time for a funny moment with that bot, where this was not too long ago. It was April 12th. This was like within the last week or so. There was a stream where he was covering, obviously, you know, tornado stuff, and so the AI bot is like connected to the chat. It can actually read the live chat messages from his audience. And so sometimes, once in a while, it'll summarize what they're saying, what they're asking, because he obviously can't read all the chat messages, too many flying by, you know, because these guys are pretty famous for being good at reporting the weather, and there's a lot of people who tune in for the live streams where there's actual, like, tornadoes or extreme weather events going on, and they're asking, like, how's my area? Is it gonna get messed up, you know? Should I take cover? Stuff like that, right? So obviously the chat's very active, and sometimes, I've seen this happen to Max Velocity as well. Sometimes some people in chat will be like, oh, you mispronounced the name of this place. Here's the correct pronunciation. Which, you know, most people mean well when they say that. They're trying to help them get it right, because for somebody who might only be listening, it could make all the difference to actually hear the correct pronunciation of where they live so that they know, hey, you need to look because maybe there's a tornado in your area or something, right? So like it makes sense. But some people overdo it. Just like some people are just doing it because you know they're just OCD and they want them to say it right just because. So you know sometimes it causes a little bit of conflict within the chat for both of them, for both Max Velocity and Ryan Hall. I've seen this happen. And so there was this funny moment where the Y'allbot, the little AI co-host companion for Ryan, summarized the chat by saying, I was there for this too. It said, it told him something about the weather first. Right as he got up to leave, he walked away though. That's the thing is, yeah, he didn't actually hear this until he came back and sat down again. He had to get up for a bit. But it said something about the weather and then immediately said, also, the pronunciation police are back. And they're letting you know that the name of this town is like, you know, so-and-so, but you said this. And I was like, the pronunciation police? I was like, what? Like, what? I was wondering, I was like, is this a normal thing? Like, does this bot program to respond that way? It turns out no, because a lot of the people in chat were kind of shocked at hearing that. They're like, what? Like, everybody started laughing their asses off. The pronunciation police. That's pretty fucking funny. I was like, damn, she's dunking. Well, it's got a female voice, so I said she, but the AI bot was hella dunking on, on the chat for trying to police his, like, pronunciation skills. Oh yeah, that song just now that I totally talked over is actually my favorite version of that. The Blackburn area or whatever it's called from Mega Man ZX. It's like meant to be like a club mix. It's really good. That was my favorite track and I was talking over the whole time talking about the weather. Literally. That wasn't the weather. It was about cute AI chatbot companions that can now be co-hosts on your stream. I want one. Like, seriously, it actually inspired me. I was like, dude, I want to get one of these. Apparently, him and his team developed it on their own. I thought it was something that, like, was publicly available as, like, a service. No, it's a custom-made bot. I was like, oh, shit, okay. But, I mean, if it's possible for them to make something like that, it's only a matter of time, you know, before we get, like, websites offering it as a service. For streamers or something like it, there's no way that's not gonna take off. We already have AI streamers as VTubers. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to co-stream with one, you know? Like have an AI VTuber as like a co-host on your stream. Exactly like Ryan with that weather bot. I was like, dude, I want to do that. Oh shit. Well, that's not where I expected to get a level up. Alright, I'll take it. But yeah, I think it would be really fucking cool. Okay, I know I said the previous track was my favorite. But this is also an absolute banger. Yeah, I really want to do that. Make a VTuber avatar. Make it talk with me and respond to my questions or chat's questions and inquiries. Through AI. I think it would make for some really entertaining streams to have something like that. Yeah, I'm looking into that. I might actually do that. Might be a lot of work though, because like I said, there is no actual service being like I couldn't find anything on Google, or even when I asked ChatGPT, it told me, you know, there ain't shit like that available yet, but you can make one. Oh, we're not killing it in time. Yeah, it's like you can make one if you combine all these services and through like web APIs and stuff like that. You can hook it into your stream and use like JavaScript and Python to string together the different AI tools that it was recommending, so that you can actually get a bot as a co-host like that. So there is a way to actually do it on your own. And I looked into it today, but it looks like it's gonna take time and effort, so it'll be a while. But if I can get that sorted out, I'm definitely doing it. And if it works really well, I'll actually get a proper VTuber model commissioned and then hook up the bot to the VTuber model. Could be some good shit. So I'm gonna bounce my ideas off of. With a hopefully slightly sassy personality like the y'all bot. So because that happened earlier last week, I looked up, and I was researching this morning, like everything I just talked about, right? As I was researching it, I would occasionally look back at the, or I would look, you know, I was researching the y'all bot itself. And so I actually saw a TikTok of Ryan's where there was another funny moment recently, also in the past week, where for some reason, like, you can see he was not expecting it because the y'all bot just suddenly says, Ryan, wow! Like that, it had never yelled like that. It always talked in this, like, you know, semi-robotic, not completely robotic, but like, you know, just a cool, collected, like, professional sort of voice. And just would say whatever, you know. But if something went, Ryan, wow, like that, like, and he was just like, he did not see that shit coming. That was a pretty funny moment. I was like, what the fuck? And then it just read off some messages in the chat. But it started like, but with like, it was still yelling. It was like reading off the messages in the chat, like in a high, I don't know, high volume enunciation. Like it was very enthused, I guess. A lot of enthusiasm. They had no idea why I did that. I was like, see, this is the good shit. When AI starts doing unexpected things and it surprises the hell out of people, including the people who develop it and use it, that's when shit gets interesting. Yeah, he uploaded that clip to his TikTok. It had quite a lot of views because nobody saw that shit coming. Setting all that aside, watching Max Velocity and Ryan Hall, y'all, has given me an unexpected interest in weather science that I never had before and I never thought I would have. They make the weather a lot more interesting and exciting to watch than a regular news channel, that's for sure. Like, it explains why they have so many viewers. That's good shit. I was like, you know, I'm actually intrigued with this now. It's re-sparked my interest in, like, making it a regular part of my daily schedule to learn new stuff in general, but also getting back into learning math and science stuff like I used to during my free time. It's like, I was like, I kind of want to learn more about the weather now, because it's pretty amazing to see those guys, like, being able to discern where tornadoes could or may or may not be just looking at radar data. It's fascinating. So yeah, shout out to Max Velocity and Ryan Hall, y'all, for the inspiration. Dude, I was about to freak out and say, I'm gonna die. Oh shit, it's been over an hour. I got so fucking chatty, I didn't even realize. Oh hey, I got a few extra kills. But I do have shit to do though, so I gotta go. This will be the last kill. I got so into what the fuck I was talking about though, I didn't even realize it'd been over an hour. Even if I didn't have much to do though, I do have to give my thumb a break. I'm not sure why this grind takes yeah, I'm not sure why this wasn't a problem like when we were doing the story mode, but... Yeah, I noticed last grind a month ago that my right hand thumb was like not having this for long periods. I can only do like an hour. And there it is. Right as we reached pretty much the end of the soundtrack for Mega Man ZX. There it is. How do you do the, no. There it is. I think it was greeting 4, right? I'm bowing out. There it is. Thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube as always. But that's all for me for now. We will continue this grind tomorrow. It's the whole week. So Phantasy Star Universe is being put on the shelf for now, and we will continue the story for that next month. Not this coming Monday, but the next Monday. But for today, tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then Monday through Friday, the whole week, I'll be playing this 1 hour a day to try to get to 200. But for now, I'm out of here. It's been over an hour for this one, so as always, please do take care of yourselves. Look after each other, stay safe, and don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see you all next time. Peace.
Son of a bitch.